Alright, doing my best of 2020 album reviews here. Just got a pile of them here for you. Let's start cleaning up the mess and we can start sifting through. So, obviously one of the best of the year is Slift Ummon. One of the best albums of the year, definitely universally agreed. Not to mention that the full package on here is incredible. Look at those sleeves. You got the full deluxe comic book treatment. You got the vintage style cardboard sleeve with all the art. Just incredible. And then this is the Hyperion limited edition vinyl. Ooh, man. So this is like super out there space rock, kind of heavy progressive space. Really awesome. Of course, Metamorphosed from Osees has got to be one of the best. John Dyer is like in the best of 2020 over and over again. Amazing vinyl color there, amazing record, kind of like aggressive heavy can, John Dyer Osees style psychedelic rock, kind of a mind melter. LA Witch is always one of my favorites, so underrated band. Of course they're from Los Angeles. 3 female musicians who really tear it up. The rhythm guitars, hitting kind of the garage rock, desert rock vibe with some punk rock attitude. They found some sponsorship with Doc Martens and other things, but this band, look at that, the Limited Splatter. This band is one of the brightest up-and-coming bands. This album has nothing but good songs. Their video for Motorcycle Boy just came out. Gotta check that out. Frankie and the Witch Fingers. Well, I'm a big fan of Frankie and the Witch Fingers. I've seen them play live many times, and their live shows are just electrifying. You really can't be a fan until you've seen them live. This album has top to bottom deluxe treatment, poster inserts. We've got the limited edition colored vinyl on this one. They came out with many different colors, and I'm sure it'll be reissued a bunch more. Somehow Frankie and the Witch Fingers has gotten quite a following. A lot of these bands stay underground and don't get a chance to tour with larger bands, but Frankie and the Witch Fingers, they got some great tours that they did with, I think that it was like ZZ Top or something. Introduced them to a wide audience. Osees, Protean Threat, second stop on the John Dyer mobile. Protean Threat's great album. Starts out more weird and noisy and kind of gets more Kraut Cosmiche by the end. It's just super great. I just listened to it over and over again. Osees, Rotate Panther also came out this year. See that one in a bit, but Scramble Suit 2, I mean, this album is filled with tons of great songs. This is the limited edition vinyl. Got that one for pre-order, of course. Anaki and the band whose name is a symbol. So a lot of people don't know Anaki. They're out of Canada, so the band whose name is a symbol. This is a split. And the Anaki side on this one is brutal. Man, if you want doom that gets psychedelic and spaced out, and gets really heavy, like, I don't know if there's anything better that you can do than check out Anaki. They kind of combine this Cosmiche keyboard thing, modular synthesizer tones, and then just blast into just these devilish, screaming, brutalist fuzz tones, and just gets really crushingly heavy. It's a ride. It's so good. And then band whose name is a symbol, they also came out with a couple great albums this year, including this one, and they're a 6-piece band that freely improvises and jams out. They're from Canada, and they make really unique, one-of-a-kind improvisations that are just really unbelievable. Black vinyl on that one. Speaking of Canada, let's take a stop at the Moths and Locusts Exoplanets. This album is really good. Really, the more I listen to it, the more I like it, and it just keeps getting better and better. At first I thought all the songs were kind of like diverse, like it bounced around from sort of space rock to shoegaze to heavy psych to cosmiche, but the more I listen to it, the more cohesive it sounds to me. They have a certain sound that they have throughout all of it. This is just like the only vinyl that I've ever gotten that's this particular color. Really cool. They just came out with a reissue. I believe it's sold out with a splatter. We'll see. The splatter will probably be the one that has the most long-term interest for people, but I really love the color of this deep blue vinyl. It's not the best of the year unless you hit Osees over and over again. I don't know if you guys can see this through the plastic, but this is a three-dimensional image. The cat butt kind of moves back and forth. So I got the 3D copy, which one of my favorites of the year right here. Honestly, it's probably number one in terms of what I've listened to the most. And look at that, the split-colored vinyl. I don't know why there's a lot of people online who are offended by the cat butt, but these remixes of these songs are no doubt awesome. Some of the kind of danciest Osees music, and some of the weirdest and trippiest stuff too. Moves away from that garage rock, heavy psych sound, and slides into some kind of a weird, distorted sonic illusions. So we're going to hit John Dreyer really hard right now. Damagebug, the 4 Yonkers LP. This is really cool. This is like hearing John Dreyer's take on 70s music. Like very awesome. I got this blue album. I think these are still available online. It's been reissued a few times. I mean, there's a lot of vocals on here, a lot of shorter songs. All of them are by Michael Yonkers, kind of a hero of mine. The album's called Bug on Yonkers by Damagebug. Really great. I mean, it's a good, really good album. If you like the space rock, we're going to take a dive into some of the best progressive space rock out in the world today. Mugstar, Graft. This is a killer quality album. You just simply can't go wrong with Mugstar, and they've done a lot of work with Damo Suzuki of Can, and actually haven't come out with a ton of solo albums in the recent years. So this is a bit of a treat, going back to their roots. They do tons of... just protecting my precious collection here. They do tons of really great stuff. This album in particular has just this great space rock feel with that hint of progressiveness, just stellar playing. Really can't recommend this highly enough. Probably one of the ones that I've actually listened to the most, because Matt from Centripetal Force was nice enough to send me both a vinyl and a CD this year for writing up all of his albums, and man, that CD has not left my car. So hey, you want to be on my best of 2020 and have me say some really good things about you? Send me stuff, because it's like what I get from people is what I listen to the most. And like the CDs, I listen to them in my car, and then the vinyl, I get better sound quality on my home stereo, so those I get to dive deep. Death Valley Girls is so good. These guys, what do you describe it? Anthemic, psych, garage, desert rock. Mostly ladies in this group. I got that red and white vinyl, which is so great. Suicide Squeeze Records, same people who put out the LA Witch album. This is really good. it's, yeah, anthemic. It's got like an 80s vibe and kind of a 90s grunge thing happening with sort of a 2000 psych. Like if you listen closely, some of the songs get really like psychedelic and experimental at the ends and in these sections, but in sort of a subtle way. And then like the verses and choruses of a lot of the songs just feel so classic and kind of make you want to get up and sing along or dance or something. Really good one. Band whose name is a symbol once again. You want some abstract krautrock music that doesn't sound like anybody else? You want the band whose name is a symbol. I got this kind of smoky vinyl for it, one of the limited editions, and killer album. I'm going to try to speed it up here. Pink Lady Lemonade Double Sucker Punch by Acid Mother's Temple. Ooh, gotta censor it. This album is really great. Can't say enough good things about Kawabata Makoto, Acid Mother's Temple. This is just so awesome. Every song on here is a rendition of Pink Lady Lemonade. They all sound unique. This is number 39 of 325. You can get this on their website, acidmothertemple.com. And I recommend picking up the albums that are on there because Acid Mother's Temple is one of the best, most far-out psychedelic bands that has ever walked on the earth, and every year they release great albums, and this one in particular is a really good starting point for people with the band, also killer for people who, like me, are just long-time fans. Melody Fields kind of took me by storm this year. I love their 60s vibe, kind of Jefferson Airplane harmonies. Got the white limited vinyl on this one. Definitely check that out. They've got some sitars in their sound. It's so cool. ZoneSix, this is a reissue from 2006, but ZoneSix is one of the great space rock bands out of Germany. Got the recycled vinyl, so all the vinyls are a different color. Very awesome. You can't go wrong there. A lot of people don't know this band. We got the Pancakes. Mokele goes to town, and this album is great. It's got the guitars from ZoneSix. Has like a lot of Electric Moon, psychedelic garage rock. Really, actually, just a great album. Especially if you dive into the second half. It gets pretty spacey and experimental, and can't thank these guys enough for sending me this awesomely rare vinyl. I'm not sure where you can find it online, maybe Discogs, but man, it sounds so good. I'm just astounded that more people haven't picked up on how awesome the Pancakes are. Paradiso. You want some surf space rock? Well, this is it, man. They fucking surf out into space and they rock the hell out. The black and red vinyl, limited edition from Dirty Filthy Records. Definitely an album that is just so cool. You will fall in love with the guitars and the kind of surfy, heavy psych sound. It's so great. Rose City Band. I'm a huge Ripley Johnson fan.